Что делать? Что вроде работает. А, я не пробил, что стрим. Че? Алло? А, я не пробил, что стрим. Че? А, так-то нормально. Че? Сейчас будет повторяться, ё-моё. Пустить. Нормально. Это механик.
I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.
The essence of the Ame Noma art is to have the patience to read motives and unrelenting willpower.
Давай шире еще.
Come, try your hand at Leader Mechanicus!
Fireworks are the best in
Come, try your hand at Leader... blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Что это за башня? Вообще не шарю.
Exorcism uses thaumaturgy and martial arts to conquer evil. There are other means to the same end, but they are not the true way. Heart be pure, evil be erased, mind be purged, world be... I always forget that last part. Exorcism uses thaumaturgy and martial arts to conquer evil. There are other means to the same end, but they are not the true way. Heart be pure, evil be erased, mind be purged, world be... I always forget that last part. I take my meals cold to quiet the spirit and calm my vital energies. Genshin infused water with ice is the most effective. Exorcism uses thaumaturgy and martial arts to conquer evil. There are other means to the same end, but they are not the true way.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their
Heart
gems.
be pure, evil be erased, mind be purged, world be... I always forget that last part.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Exorcism uses thaumaturgy and martial arts to conquer evil. There are other means to the same end, but they are not the true way.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Ah. Heart be pure, evil be erased, mind be purged, world be... I always
So this
forget
is a
that
day
last
in the
part.
life of the traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time. A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times.
Exorcism uses thaumaturgy and martial arts to conquer evil. There are other means to the same end, but they are not the true way.
So this is a day in the life of the traveler.
One with my blade! Force with my blade!
My apologies! Shadows of Fate!
Heart be pure, evil be erased.
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go.
Osmanthus.
Come! Try your hand at Theater Mechanicus!
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
No, my sword!
One with my blade! A touch of frost! Swift and merciful!
Rain outlines your fate.
Ah. Exorcism uses thaumaturgy and martial arts to conquer evil. There are... My blade!
No, my sword!
One with my blade! A touch of frost. Swift and merciful.
Rain outlines your...
Force my play. Stabilize. A touch of frost.
No, my sword!
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share? Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth, and those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
your hand at Theater Mechanicus!
Crumble!
Come! Try your hand at Theater Mechanicus!
The essence of the Ame no Ma art is to have the patience to move mountains and unrelenting will.
Come! Try your hand at Theater Mechanicus!
Essence of the Ame no Ma art is to have the patience to move mountains and unrelenting willpower.
Come! Try your hand at Theater Mechanicus!
Rise! Crumble! Yeah.
Hand at Theater Mechanicus!
Have the patience to move mountains and unrelenting. Naganohara's fireworks are the best. The Ame no Ma art is to have the patience to
outlines your fate.
Fourth, my blade.
No, my sword!
Swift and merciful. A touch of frost.
Time to act.
One with my blade. A touch of frost.
Rain outlines your fate.
I take my meals cold to quiet the spirit and calm my vital energies. Genshin infused water with ice is the most effective. Swift and merciful. touch of frost. Fourth, my blade.
Try your hand at Theater Mechanicus.
Heart be pure, evil be erased, mind be purged, world be... I always forget that last part.
A blade embraces its duty.
Swift and merciful. plane. A touch of frost. Fourth from the plane. Exorcism uses thaumaturgy and martial arts to conquer evil. There are other means to the same end, but they are not the true way. Swift and merciful! A touch of frost! One with my blade!
No, my sword! Body and mind.
Swift and merciful! One with my blade. A touch of frost. Swift and merciful.
No, my sword!
Force on your blade. Swift and merciful. One with my blade. Swift and merciful.
Rain outlines your fate.
One with my blade.
Let's
Swift and merciful. A touch of frost.
rain outlines your fate.
I take my meals cold to quiet the spirit and calm my vital energies. Genshin infused water with ice is the most effective.
Naganohara's fireworks are the best in
Come,
Inazuma.
try your hand at Theater Mechanicus.
I still think we should change it.
Quake!
Yes, I've seen it. Hopefully we'll have a good harvest. Crumble! Those darn boars.
Swift and merciful.
Speed of light.
Quake! Rise!
Incoming. Cut to the chase.
Let the show.
A touch of frost. From whence you came.
Order guide you. Crumble!
One with my blade.
With sword from shadow.
A touch of frost.
Rise!
Spirit blade.
Speed of light.
Swift and merciful. Forth, my blade.
Crumble!
Nowhere to hide.
Submit for judgment.
Quake!
Yeah. Rise.
A touch of frost.
Just sharpen my spear. Now I got stomach cramps.
Fourth, my blade.
Incoming. Cut to the chase.
Let's dance.
One with my blade. Spirit blade. Attack!
Let the show begin.
Fourth, my blade.
Speed of light. Out of the frying pan into the fire.
one with my blade.
La, la, la. Don't worry. Snowfall on this scale is no impediment. We can keep moving. I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it. In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there. meet you. My name is...
Speed of light.
Submit for judgment!
Luba, get them!
With sword from shadow. Don't blink.
Swift and merciful!
Nice and spicy. Eat this! Speed of light. Cut to the chase. Don't blink. Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
Ad Astra... Ad Astra Abyssosk. I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
Ooh, you restaurant?
I'm all for work-life
А я не знаю,
balance,
как
but
поменять,
I
то
think
есть
this
уже
is
ставил
pushing it.
такую игру название, а оно не меняется, просто форт постоянно. Через рестрим. Стрим.
My blade!
Вообще не понимаю, как так. То есть даже вот смотри. Вот название стрима это Genshin Impact. Вот тут почему-то не ставится вообще ничего. То есть игры выбираю. Тут нет такой игры. Нету игры такой. То есть как бы я ни менял, но все равно будет ставить Fortnite.
In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
Поэтому я ставлю другое. А он все равно ставит Fortnite. Вверх еще.
Speed of light. No, let me try again. Incoming! Another bad one? No, let me try again. Speed of light!
С чем?
kind of place where the big shots of Inazuma live, huh? Paimon kinda expected it to be snazzier.
Welcome at last to the Kamisato residence, honored guests. Miss Kamisato is delighted to finally meet you.
Is this the Shirasage Himegimi you keep going on about? Oh, behind the screen?
Yes. As the daughter of the Yashiro Commission, this is how Miss Kamisato is accustomed to receiving guests. Consider it a time-honored tradition within the Yashiro Commission. Forgive me,
Makes sense.
Please forgive my lack of courtesy for receiving you in this fashion. Especially following such a I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. And Toma assures me that you do indeed possess the power to change the at present in Inazuma. In the name of the Vision Hunt Decree, the people's aspirations are being senselessly trampled underfoot. Though the Yashiro Commission serves the Shogun, it is the people with whom we share close bonds. Give a commission's power, traveler. Lend us your power, and we can... Oh.
see, milady, it's just like I said.
No, please! Wait! I will introduce you to the Raiden Shogun on what...
What are your wishes?
They pertain to 3 whose visions were taken from them. Perhaps once you've...
A warrior who guards a village, a former samurai who helped carry out the Vision Hunt Decree.
Correct. Please do all you can to help. Then you have my gratitude.
I'm sure you'll do great.
If there's nothing better to do, we... could go foraging for ingredients.
I'm sure the Kamisato plan will be fine.
See, what is the person Ayaka told us?
Why are you doing this? Why leave all of us?
Precisely. It's much too sudden. The children are desperate for you to take them out to play.
That must be the guy Ayaka told us about.
If you want my opinion, it's clear that Tejima had done nothing wrong. And still, they confiscated it. I can't claim to fully understand it. Truth be told,
Seems like he's a well-respected...
we can't let him leave.
One day, I'll be as great as Ryuji.
Ah, you must also be here to try and convince Tejima has protected this place ever since he arrived, keeping out the treasure hoarders, fending off any monsters that draw near, resolving quarrels between... But now, all of a sudden, we will gladly apologize if that's the case.
You must be Tejima. So what's made you want to up and leave all of a sudden?
Me? It's not a question of why I want to leave, but a question of... Well, true. But that's not what... And what made me want to come here 30 years ago? I don't have answers to those questions, because I can't remember any. In the past, I knew I wanted to stay here. But whatever resolve I had then, it's gone.
Okay. Well, in that case, if we help you rediscover the reason you chose to stay, you won't need to leave any... But if you can't remember it... Oh! Maybe if you just try a little harder...
Oh, that reminds me. Last time I brought Tejima...
I keep a diary?
Oh, yes, you do. And what's more, I remember you saying at the time that you were...
Perfect! So if we want to keep Tejima from leaving, we just need to find a stuff...
If you don't mind, we will leave you to find the diary. We should head...
One day, I'll be as great as Ryuji.
This looks like Tejima's... Let's see what we have today. The villagers and I got together to cook dry braised salted fish. I messed up and burnt today. I helped rescue a kid who had fallen in the water. After I pulled him out, he told me that his best friend Bamboo was still in the water. I went kite flying today. The string broke, so I chased after it as fast as I could. I soon realized I was never going to get it back. Seems like your average diary. Huh? Wait, there's more! I went to pray at the shrine again today and stayed there a while. The Omamori you gave me has faded. Now that's the kind of info we're looking for.
I wish it could be like this.
So this is the Omamori tape. Interesting. Looking at the color and the design. But anyway, if he had this with him all the time, there's a tip. The soil looks like it's been disturbed. Must be something... It looks like a letter. The paper's gone yellow. Konda Village. Sounds so familiar. Where is that place again? So the reason Tejima came here was... But he's been here for 30 years. Well... let's go give Tejima his stuff back.
One day, I'll be as great as Ryuji.
I wish it could be like this. I'll be. That's certainly my handwriting. But I have still. It's clear that over the years, I must have made a note of anything interesting. And just look at all the things that did happen over the years. How could I have forgotten something so important to me? Love, regrets, everything I felt for her. No, not especially. After all, I've forgotten who she was. It's as if she'd never been in my life to begin with. As if all these... I think... maybe not. Although, what if she were to turn up eventually, only to find I didn't remember? When I think about it like that, I do feel a slight... How curious. Why am I thinking like this when I don't even remember who she is? Thank you both for helping me reconnect. I shall remain here.
Tejima seems to be dealing okay, but still, it makes Paimon really sad. Seems it's just like Ayaka and Tomo were saying. If you lose your vision, you lose all your hope. That certainly explains the state Tejima. At least we were able to help him. Well, according to Miss Kamisato, the second one who lost their vision is a samurai from a They say the Tenryou Commission is directly controlled by the Shogun. They're the ones responsible for maintaining law and... But why would they take action? Paimon doesn't get it. Huh? There seems to be some commotion over there. Let's go see what's happening.
I'll ask one more time. Do you intend to withhold this month's emergency provisions?
The entire clan is counting on that food! We demand an explanation! How many times do I have to say it? I don't know anything about
You dare deceive us? Those provisions are essential! Do you understand? Not some goods to be pocketed.
You samurai think you can just do whatever you please? The Tenryou Commission will hear of this!
Oh, huh? And who are you? One of Kurosawa's gang, no doubt.
What? We just happened to be past... We heard the commotion and came to see...
I see. You seem to have come just at the right time. This is Kurosawa. He's a samurai and a member of the Shogun's army. They issue emergency provisions to the air. In the past, we'd simply ask him for provisions and everything would be delivered. Now, he suddenly refuses to give us... He's keeping the provisions for himself. I just know it. We'll starve...
No one seems to care about us. We used to think Kurosawa was a kind man. But he's shown it. It's no wonder all the visions have been confiscated. The Raiden Shogun doesn't need people like him helping her rule the nation.
This must be one of the people Ayaka asked us to help. But maybe we should talk to Kurosawa and see...
I've never even heard of these emergencies. I don't know whether it's rumors or whether they're trying to blackmail me. But either way, it's ridiculous. My own family can barely get by as it is. No, if you'll excuse me, I've got other matters to attend. And that's the first bit of truth I've heard all day. The Shogun's army told me that I was unworthy of my vision. And they said I was slacking off in my work.
Well, that's strange. You were helping enforce the Vision Hunt Decree.
To be perfectly honest, I don't seem to remember the details. All I know is that I will perform certain things every month. But I don't and it's not just that. I have...
Does it have to do with the missing emergency?
I didn't take any, like I said. if I was taking them for myself. To top it all off, my house was just raided by treasure hoarders, which is why I came here in the first place. If you don't believe me, go find the treasure hoarders yourself. If there were any emergency...
Huh. He seems to be but we better confirm. Let's go round up. We should be able to follow their tracks. They couldn't have gone too far.
We really outdid all those samurai houses packed with goods. We really hit the jackpot.
You haven't seen anything yet. There'll be a lot more where this came from. Today's just the beginning. I'll be leading you all on an epic journey.
You demand, boss!
These seem like the treasure hoarders were at... Sheet of light.
Another
Nowhere to
test.
hide.
A touch of frost.
From whence you came!
I got careless.
You're open!
Oh, there goes all the Mora. We worked hard to steal that, you know? Come on, boss. Think of...
Not bad, kid. You ever think of joining the treasure hoarders? Kurosawa. So he's the one who sent you after us, huh?
So what did you see in...
Food supplies. You kidding? That place was a complete mess. All we found... I didn't want anyone else to see it, so I was planning. But now that you've caught us, how about we make a deal? That...
You've got a deal.
Huh?
What the...
There's nothing in here, but
Yeah. A lot of them, and they all seem to be made out to the owner of a general goods store. Miss, we better talk to this Miss Aoi. As for you guys, you're free to go.
Yes, of course.
So, we redeemed ourselves for some IOUs.
Shut it. Let's just get out of here.
Welcome to Tsukumomono Groceries. Or perhaps there's something you... Ah, so you're...
Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're just here to learn where they all came from. How did Kurosawa end up owing you so much money?
Let me think. Kurosawa would come regularly to purchase large quantities of foodstuffs. However, the price of provisions began to skyrocket recently, and his salary was no longer enough to cover the...
So that's how he was getting those emergency provisions. But why did he have to purchase a usual amount? If the prices increased...
Well, if you think about it, the citizens receiving the emergency provisions must have been careful. Kurosawa thought that it would be quite the disappointment for them if they found they didn't have enough. So he deemed it necessary to take on the debt rather than let the people down.
Wow. Kurosawa was purchasing all the... and no one ever appreciated what he did.
People's attitudes will always reflect their circumstances. If you ask me, had Kurosawa told everyone the truth about the supplies from the start, of course, I'm sure there would still have been some unrest. What he was doing was truly a thankless deed. As for why he chose to spend his own money on emergency provisions, and if you're still curious, why don't you go ask him I see. That most unfortunate. If he doesn't clear the debt on his name, he'll have no choice but to—
Sword? What?
Oh, didn't he tell you? He possesses a I've asked him about its origins. He told me that it was a gift from his In hindsight, I regret that I never made an offer on it. Why don't you ask him about the sword yourself? Perhaps it'll Oh, but before you go, if you would—
But we didn't—
Information is also a kind of commodity. Don't worry. I won't charge much for information about Kurosawa. Nothing we ever discussed.
At least we now know where the emergency— Let's go talk to Kurosawa again. What are you doing here all by yourself?
I presented them with a choice. Either they left or I drew my sword. It turned out to be a real time saver, actually. Did you manage to track down the treasure hoarders?
That just about sums it up. It turns out that you really were distributing emergency provisions.
Strange. Is that really the kind of I don't really have any such recollection. Even why was I purchasing emergency provisions for everyone? And why would I put myself in such a— But I could not deny that when I brandished my sword to scare those two away, I could sense that my body was somehow— This sword was once wielded by my father. I remember once when I was young, I wanted to sneak out with the blade and show it off to the kids next door. What did he say? It would seem that I forgot many important things when my vision was taken from me. So all I can remember now is my father telling me that this blade bore his life's creed before he passed away, and said to me,
Hey, if you look carefully, there seems to be some words engraved on the hill. Can you recognize the words?
virtue and justice? Somehow those two words seem to explain everything now. Taking on seemingly endless debts to make others happy. I guess that must have been my greatest ambition, but what use are virtue and justice? The Tenryo Commission seized my vision. And the very people I was so— And the irony of all of it is, I somehow still felt sorry. I'm incapable of being a good person, yet I'm equal.
Yet another troubled soul. When we get the chance, let's speak to Toma about Kurosawa's debt. The Yashiro— In any case, we must never let him sell off that sword. Yeah, seems like losing all. Fortunately for us, you don't— Let's go find the next poor soul. The third person who had their vision taken, Hyman heard that he's the present-day master of making— This is his dojo. Luckily, there's some people around.
Nanako, don't worry. Sensei will be fine. Those thugs that challenged the dojo were strong, but he fought them all up.
Maybe, but things have gotten dangerous before in the past.
It's just because he's been possessed, that's all. Once the exorcism has taken place, he'll be—
Hey there! Did something happen?
Who are you? I don't care whether you're trespassers or just here to harass us while Sensei is impaired. Get out of here immediately! Don't make me draw my blade, or you won't—
No, you got it so wrong. We just came here to,
Disciples?
Yep. We've heard all about the mighty master of Meikyo Shisui art. It's the whole reason we came all this way. But then we got here and overheard you talking about...
From the way you're please, accept my apologies. We've had so many people trying to cause us trouble recently that we're on high alert. You haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. Sensei got possessed recently, and he's still recovering. He's not able to take on any new I see you are earnest in your pursuit. Okay, how about this? Sensei's name is Domon, a name I'm sure you've already heard. Though self-taught, he mastered the art of the sword to a high level. He then proceeded to defeat many other prominent sword. He once said that his goal was to become the best sword master in the world. And so, even while training us, he continued to hone his own art. His fervor truly inspired. But then...
Not long ago, Sensei had his vision. He says the strangest things over and over. Junya and I have discussed it, and we both think that he's being possessed by an evil but if I'm honest, I still have...
The Grand Narukami Shrine.
You haven't heard of it? It's the largest shrine on Narukami Island. The head shrine maiden is reputed to have very close... Not that we'd have any means of involving the head shrine maiden, of course. But even one of the ordinary shrine maidens from the... So don't worry, Nanako. Sensei is going to be just fine. The exorcism will take place this evening. You're both more than welcome to come and...
So, losing your vision can cause possession? Guess we should come back this evening and see for...
Shh. So you decided to come. It's a good thing you did just now, when Nanako was attending to him. When she asked him who the people were, it looked like he was in great distress. He was covering his ears, all the while he kept calling those names. Some of them we knew. Others we didn't. One of them was Anzai. He used to be a fellow disciple of Sensei's. His senior, in fact. Sensei wouldn't stop calling his name. Thankfully, the shrine maidens managed to subdue him. The ritual has now begun. All we can do is... Please, excuse me for a moment while I fetch some water. If he wakes up...
Huh? Who's that sneaking around? We won't let them get away. Seems they aren't here. Should we keep going further up? Is this definitely the right place? Let's look a little further up. Aha! Suspicious person sighted! That's gotta be...
How? Are you sure your dome monsters? Unless... I guess it...
excuse me? And what are you doing sneaking around these...
Bad news? I'll have you know I trained side by side. I don't care to talk about that time anymore. But if you must know...
His senior? What?
Anzai? Yes, that because I don't wish to see Domon or anyone else associated with him. When we were young, we trained under the same sword master. I had begun training 5 years before him, and everyone looked up to me as a steady and practitioners of Meikyo Shisui art seek to achieve stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. But Domon was different. The first thing he did when he joined was go straight to our sensei, and Sensei scolded him and told him that the art of the sword should not be used for such vain ends. Sensei said that coveting the title of the best sword master, barely days in, I thought so too at the time.
but Domon began making swift progress in his Only then did I realize that it was Domon who had... He was consumed by his singular desire to become the best in the world. He sought nothing less than perfection in the art of the...
Sure sounds like he meant business. So how come you don't want to...
Because until he arrived, I was convinced that I would succeed. Of all the disciples, I was the most gifted. I had... Domon's arrival changed everything. When we sparred, I lost not just the map. Later, I heard that he sparred with Sensei too. Sensei was advanced in years by then, and after that I wanted nothing further to do with him. Deep down though, I still respected his mastery of the blade, and his So, when I heard rumors that he had lost his mind, my first reaction was to dismiss them as false. How could he, of all... I decided to quietly come and see if it were true. Then, to my complete... So you see, I came here not to cause him any harm. Okay, you've heard my story.
Seems like we got it wrong this time. Still, Paimon's not sure we should bring him back.
What? You're saying he isn't possessed? Does that mean that he's just lost his mind? But how?
Nanako, please.
I'm sorry. With what powers I have, I can find no but spirits may take a myriad of forms in this world, many of which I cannot claim to have witnessed myself. Thus, and all is certainly not lost. For I received word not long ago that Lady Yai is taken in...
Lady Yai? Is that...
The head shrine maiden of the Grand Narukami Shrine? That's wonderful news! Then
Correct. Lady Yai is most knowledgeable indeed, and has abundant I am unable to say for certain whether an evil spirit has possessed your sensei.
Excuse me, Miss Inagi, but I must ask,
That won't be necessary. All that is required of you is your timely arrival at the Grand I must leave now, but we will meet soon.
Who'd have thought Lady Yai herself would have taken notice of our...
do you mean to say that Sensei isn't renowned enough to deserve Lady Yai?
No, that's not what I meant at all. You misunderstand. I just mean this is Lady Yai, the head shrine maiden. She has direct and close Anyway, you should join us given that you've traveled all this way just to meet our sensei. We, the disciples of Meikyo Shisui Art, will do our best to...
Sure! After all, everyone seems pretty... Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to find out a thing or two... Lady Yacht? Also, is it just Paimon? Or did she look right at us just now? It was probably nothing. It's not like she's ever seen us before.
Keep away. Keep away from me. I gave up the art of the sword. Please, let me go, I beg you.
As you can see, Lady Yai, Domon has persisted in this state for some time now. He appears to see those who have lost to him in duels past.
Lady Yai, it must be a possession, right? This is nothing like him at all. In the past, no matter what...
I'm sorry. It is clear to me that your sensei is not possessed by any evil.
Then...
Yes. This is a change in the person himself. Unable to cope with the tremendous pressure he was under, he suffered a spiritual collapse. As one who is thrown into the sea, though he fights back desperately against. As for what has triggered this change, I believe it must be the loss of his vision.
Stripped of his ambition? But Lady Yai, even without his ambition, why should he...
Your school practices Meikyo Shisui art, does it not? Stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. What if there was once one who claimed to be indifferent to rank and reward, and who fled enraged when defeated by his junior? And then, what of the one who crossed blades with his own sensei and beloved fellow disciple?
Lady Yai, I'm not sure I understand.
The path of the sword masters filled with twists and turns. It requires one to take their sword firmly in both hands and cut down the hopes and dreams of others. Only a deep commitment to his ambition to become the best made it possible. When that ambition disappeared, he began to doubt himself. As he battled his growing... Much like a certain fatally flawed...
Poor sensei. To think he's been suffering so greatly.
I'm sorry. It's all my father.
That's enough.
Huh? Isn't that Anza? Did he follow us the whole way?
Anzai, why are there two of you? You're here for revenge, aren't you?
You're right to assume that my feelings towards you are far from It's been so long now that I made peace with it years ago. You did nothing wrong that day. I don't think most of the people you beat along the way would hold it against you. On the contrary, when you cut up, now I know that we can't place our hopes in you any longer. But that is no reason to strip them of theirs. Follow the way of...
But what if one day, the same thing happens to... I put everything I had into trying to become the best. If there's a chance they'll end up like me one day, I'd rather they stay where they are now than go any further down this path.
Have you asked them what they
Sensei, after you rescued me from the hands of the pirates, I can't know whether I will suffer in my future as you do now. All I know is that here I want to keep going until the day that I can stand before everyone with my head held.
Nautical's far from the only one.
Goodness. Well,
You see? You can place the ambition. Being stripped of your ambition is something that's never happened to me, so I can't claim to understand it. But I do know what it feels like, so, just as I once placed my ambitions onto you, it is time for you to... You are not in the same position that I was. When I left...
I'm sorry to have made you worry for me, and for the state of me. I no longer have the resolve to become the best in the world. The emptiness and suffering inside of... But as your sensei, I shall commit to him. This is my promise. And I humbly ask Anzai.
You can count on that. I'd be checking in on you occasionally anyway, but I am now used to the life of a wanderer. I do not belong in the dojo anymore, so I will simply... Well, don't just stand there staring at me. Say thank you to Lady Yai and...
So even though his ambition was taken away, his disciples can take it over.
Traveler, a moment, please. Lady Yai has some words for you.
So, my intuition was correct. The wind that blows from afar carries fresh... For us to meet now is premature. Nevertheless, you set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment. I have high hopes for you, child.
Ooh, Lady Yae seems to have taken a real interest in you. She seems super mysterious. Paimon's so cute. We can come back to it another time. For now, we...
Of the Electro Archon, may the blossoms of the sacred Sakura bloom. Narukami, please, see that he stays safe.
Hello, nice to meet you. My... Don't blink!
Swift and merciful! Submit for judgment!
Let me weave you a verse.
Speed of light! With sword comes shadow. Incoming.
No, my sword!
Forth, my blade! From whence you came!
You're toast! Speed of light. Cut to the chase.
A touch of frost!
Another test subject.
One with my blade!
I got toast.
Rain outlines your fate.
Fry! That tingle?
Spirit blade! Attack!
Speed of light.
The wrong test subject.
Nowhere to hide.
Another test.
Don't blink.
Hurry! Hurry!
No, my sword! Witness the power.
Swift and merciful!
Incoming. With sword comes shadow.
Have a little taste.
Eat this. Nice and spicy.
I got test subject. Suffocate. That tingle?
Don't blink.
The wrong test subject. Another test subject. Fry!
Nowhere to hide.
Fry!
Rain outlines your...
One with my blade! From whence you came!
Speed of light! Sword comes shadow!
The wrong test subject.
I'll be fine. Got lucky that... Let me leave you a purse. Boba, get them!
Submit for judgment.
Nowhere to hide. Hello, nice to meet you.
Quake! This is order!
No, my sword! Witness the power of gruppa! With sword comes shadow! Don't blink! Nice and spicy! Let me leave you a verse. Rain outlines your speed of light. Nowhere to hide. Don't blink. Incoming.
Rise! Order guide you!
Out of the frying pan.
Speed of light. With sword comes shadow. Incoming. Hey! No, my sword!
Quake!
In adventuring, as in business,
Oh? I didn't think I would see you here.
Are these two your friends?
Yes, we had the fortune of meeting not too long ago. They are quite a knowledgeable and talented pair, and a pleasure to be a traveler. We were just discussing the history of Rex Lapis. Would you like to...
This, good sir, seems not to appreciate the almighty power of the Lord. We are discussing the whereabouts of the first Mora.
The first Mora?
As everyone knows, the Lord of Geo taught the ancient people of Liyue the craft of smelting, creating goods. Today, Liyue holds the sole right to cast Mora in the entire continent.
According to my research, as well as my own hypothesis, I believe that this coin of unique historical significance has been passed down secretly through the years as a kind of token. For example, perhaps the Qixing who control the Liyue use it in some kind of unknown ceremony they hold when they come to power.
No. My research indicates that the first Mora coin, Mora, is a catalyst. This we all know. Even today, Mora is used in the mystic art. The world's first Mora would no doubt possess the strongest power. My next historical treatise will boldly expound on the newest findings from my... That is, that the Lord of Geo used this original Mora...
A dagger and a sword?
Well, buy the book when it comes out to read the full story. For now, I will only reveal this. The one who finds the dagger.
I can't say I agree. Let us not speak of the authenticity of the dagger and sword first. But Mora and money. Rex Lapis just meant for Mora to serve as a catalyst for people to exchange and trade. The world's first Mora is probably just an ordinary coin created by Rex Lapis. As for its fate...
I think that Mr. Hanshua's hypothesis seems reasonable. Mr. Zhongli's argument, on the other hand, lacks any evidence. How can you so easily dismiss the Lord of Geo's profound...
No, I am not debating right or wrong. I am simply stating a fact.
Enough! Do you think you understand the Lord of Geo more than me?
I know but little about history, and I wouldn't dare to brag. But discussion is meaningless if everyone has the same...
Well then, answer me this. Long ago, when Liyue Harbor was being constructed, the Lord of Geo taught...
That is correct, indeed.
Okay, then tell me. Why would the Lord of Geo do something so extravagant, if not because of the mystical power?
There's a simple explanation, really. To the god of wealth and commerce, what material is easier to get than...
Huh.
I mean, I am...
Excuse me, sir. I have some questions about archaeology. Can we find somewhere quiet to chat? I mean, if...
Oh, it's no problem at all. But may my friend accompany us? Perhaps they could be of some help.
Of course. They can come if that's what pleases you, sir.
Life is short.